6 days till the Vermont 100. Do you know where this is? I think I have it right. This should be the start line for the race. Start and finish area. This whole like big spot here. It's all trees on this side, but it's all field on that side. And I just drove over the crest, came up this. You can barely see it just down there as a trailer. I think there's a guy maybe setting up some stuff. It's either that or it's somewhere up there. There's a intersection. I can't quite remember from the map, but they do mean it when there's no reception. My phone has 0 reception up here, so I can't look up exactly what's going on because I didn't save anything to my phone yet. But this is close enough. 6 days, dude, 6 days. I was just at my buddy's house, lake cabin thing. It's just in Enfield, New Hampshire, over that way. 30 minutes, I should say, from here. And I went on a 4-mile run this morning, up and down the same hill that I went up and down the couple times the last couple days, and I only did 4 miles today. That's, I think, all I'm going to do from now on. I'm going to go up and down twice, Blue Hill, but I'm going to take off tomorrow, and then I'll do Tuesday, and I'll do Wednesday, and then I'm going to take Thursday, Friday off. I might go for a walk or something, but I'm not going to run. And, I got a bit of a pain in my left foot that's been there for the last couple of years, so I think it's going to be fine, but I don't know if something might happen with it over the course of 100 miles. But it has sort of felt a little bit worse lately. But I'm glad I've been doing all these hills because I've been playing with how I'm lacing my shoes for all this downhill pounding. So anyway, things are going well, man. The temperature right now right here is glorious. It is a beautiful day. And if it's like this next week, hallelujah. But man, these are certainly long, big hills. Look, I don't know if you can tell where we are here, but this is a long, big hill. And I think that they are all just long, big hills. So that's going to be interesting. Oh, there's a little stretch of water right there. You might be able to see a little lake, a little pond thing. I think you're allowed to jump in that. I think I saw that. And I think you might not want to because this is a farm right here. But I have seen a horse trailer just down the bottom of this hill. So remember, there's horses involved in this thing. And I think they're going to be associated, lined up in here. There's a little farmhouse thing. I think that's where they set up. I could be wrong. Like I said, the whole thing might actually just be down there and to the left. So I'm going to go drive up there next and take a look anyway. But I'm going to stop here because there's nobody here and I can do this and not get yelled at. I don't think this is private property here. I don't think I'm making any, I don't think I'm doing anything bad. Please tell me if you know better than I. But I am not in front of their house. There are no cars driving up and down here. I don't think anybody can even see me, so I don't think I'm causing a problem, but if I am sorry, and please let me know, and I won't do it again. But I have just come up to take a look because I happen to be so close, and I wanted to just get pumped. So here I am, getting pumped, and I'm going to have an easy week. I'm going to have an easy few days. I'm just going to let the body repair itself. Had a really great couple months here, a couple weeks, and it's going well, and we're just going to kick this thing's tail. So, final thoughts. I don't know if final thoughts is the right words. No, not final thoughts, but some thoughts. It's all about pacing, man. I've realized I'm just going to make sure that I pace this thing super delicately. This being my first ever one of these 100-milers, I just got to make sure that I finish the thing and don't die. And I'm not, while it's super tempting to be oh man, I wonder if I can do it in 20 hours, or frankly, under 24 hours, I really do think that I should be able to do it under 24 hours, and that is what I'm setting out to do, but I'm also going to give up on the 24-hour goal early if I need to, so that I can get to finish line in under 30 hours and be an official finisher, log my finish, and be able to register for the lottery for Western States next year, or any other race that I want to, and do more hundreds and learn how to do this and keep going if I like it, unless my body breaks in half and I don't want to do it anymore, which I don't think is going to be it's not a likely scenario if this is like an addiction. It is an addiction. Who am I kidding? It's an addiction, and I recognize that, and I am going to roll with it and take it as a healthy addiction, I guess, or something. It's definitely a midlife crisis. It is definitely a sports car. of the olden days, at least in my head, and in the heads of a lot of other people. Not that many people. There's probably more people buying sports cars than there are buying registrations to 100-mile ultra marathons. But it's where I'm at in my life, in my head, and I'm really excited to do it. I think it's going to be fun. I'm not sure what it's proving, except just to myself that I'm still young or something, and I'm still capable of doing big things. But, I know my friends are excited about it, talking to all of them over the last few days. Everybody's pumped to hear about how it's going to go. A couple of them are going to come out, or at least one of them is going to be, who was there, is going to be my crew and pacer, Ian, and then also my lady friend who is in Europe with her kids is going to be my other crew member and pacer. And so it's going to be fun to bring them into it. Maybe they'll join. I don't have any people that I know who do this, except for the people that I've met doing this. But all the people I already know don't do this. None of them marathon even. So, I'm kind of on my own with this, except for the fact that I'm meeting people, which is fun. And I hope I get to meet more people. But I should have posted this morning, but there's no reception up here and I didn't bring my computer, so heck with it. But thanks for watching this. If you're one of the 10 people who are watching this, I'm sure you are also running the Vermont 100, because I expect those are really the only people who are watching these videos. And if you're running it, or if you are crewing it or pacing it or have a loved one who's doing it, so welcome. And this is the madness that we are going through right now, is 6 days out. Holy cow. Really hope I'm ready. Really hope I'm fit enough. Really hope I've prepared my brain, my gut, my feet. Got all the right gear. Oh my gosh, standing up here on top of this very large hill is, something else. It really brings it home. Gonna be running up and down these roads. Man, it better be not muddy. The weather forecast right now, because it keeps changing, it's only, it's a whole week out from now. Today's Sunday. It's next Saturday. And it keeps flipping around, as I keep mentioning, but right now it's showing 82, and it was yesterday, it was saying 82 and sunny, and today it's saying 82 and raining. So I don't know, maybe it's going to be 82. I don't know how humid it's going to be. It's not that humid today, thankfully. But that doesn't mean anything for a week from now. So if the humidity can stay down, if it can be 82, that would be lovely. I can survive with high humidity, but that's the real concern right now, is the weather. Otherwise, I got enough shoes, I got enough clothes, I got enough tailwind, I got my binder. I'll just need to print my binder out. I've been waiting for this weather forecast so I can dial in my hydration plan, so I know how hot and humid it's going to be before I print out the whole binder for my crew. I'm also going to print out a card that I'm going to laminate that's going to have my expected pace on it, the times at which I expect to be in the aid station, so that I can pull it out when I don't see them, when I come to the unmanned ones or the non-crewed ones. I can pull my card out and see, am I in the window of time that I expected to be here, trying to minimize the amount of math I have to do in my head. And just giving me a guide for the race, because they don't give you a GPX map for this race, because it's all on private property, so they don't want people to know. They don't want people going out here and going in people's private property, training and stuff and doing sightseeing, so they don't give us the route. We just have to follow the signs. Obviously, I will have my watch, and I'm going to track where I go, so I will know it after I run the race, but I'm not going to post it online, not allowed to post it online, so I won't know the actual race until I do it. So I got to plan it out and at least write down what I do know, which is where the aid stations are in the miles of the race. I also, I guess, vaguely know the elevations of them, because we also have an elevation profile of the map of the race, which has the locations on there, but it's just, they don't have the actual elevation that those aid stations are at. They just have the elevation, they have an arrow pointing to where it is on the elevation profile, so it doesn't really show you a whole lot. Anyway, I've got to figure all that out. And then really it's all just up to God, if you know what I'm saying. So at some point you got to give it over to the Almighty and let him take care of it, because you've done all that you can do and the rest is up to fate, whatever you want to call it. And so that's what I'm going to do. That's where I'm at. And I just got to, I don't know what just got to do. I got to get through this week. I got to get to the start line. I got to be as healthy as I can be. I got to be as hydrated as I can be. I got to hydrate like crazy for the next week. Got to make sure I don't show up here unprepared hydration status, because that happens actually over the course of several days. You can't just like wake up in the morning and go for it. You need to actually stay hydrated. So the night before, while we're up here sleeping in a tent, presumably like right here, we won't be, I'm probably going to have to drink and get up and go pee all the time overnight, so that I am better prepared in the morning and ready to roll right into it. And I got a carb load. I eat a lot of ice cream in my usual life, and I eat ice cream before bed, like kind of a lot of it, like probably an average of a pint a night. And I'm going to cut back on that this week. I'm not going to do any of that this week because there's too much fat in it for my for preparation for this. So what I think I'm going to do instead is I'm going to change over to cereal, because it's got lots of carbs, but it's still going to have the dairy component that I've been used to, so that it's not too big a change for my body, but also it's going to up the carbs and reduce the fat. So that's going to, be better for storing up glycogen, I think. I don't know. Hey, if you're out there watching any of these videos, and if any of the 5 people who are watching them happen to be the same 5 people who always watch them, comment to me, huh? I'd love to know who else is out there and if you guys are thinking about this stuff too. And that's about all I got, guys. It's 8. My thing here saying 8:43, so I better go. I've overspoken for today, but nice to see you guys, and I will talk again mañana. I have done all that I can do, I think, to be ready for this thing. And so I've just kind of got to let it go from here and focus on getting this thing actually done.